What's going on, everybody? SquallyPillow here, coming at you with another episode of my thoughts on the video game world. Got a little Battlefield 4 going on in the background. I go 15-2 this game of domination, one of my better games, so enjoy that. Anyways, what am I talking about today? The size of downloads and patches. And let me tell you, it's upon us. The day Xbox One owners have been waiting for, Halo on next gen. Of course, we're all waiting for the new Halo game, and what we got is a remastering of all the games starring the Master Chief. But personally, I'm okay with this. I'm quite happy to play through the original Halo Combat Evolved again. I never did play Halo 2. I played a little bit of Halo 3, but never finished it. And, I love the Halo 4 campaign. So I'm looking forward to playing through all 4 games in order at a smooth 60 FPS on my Xbox One. So that's the good news. What I'm not looking forward to, though, is that 15 to 20 gigabyte day one download. The size depends on your sources. Some people have said 15, some people have said 20. I haven't got my game yet. It's on pre-order. It's in the mail. It should be here tomorrow. So I don't know the actual size yet. But 15 to 20 gigabytes. And, sure, they said it was because they didn't want to compromise the package. And I don't want them to compromise it either. But, how about a second disc? What a concept. They've done that in the past. Let's put single player on one, multiplayer on the other. Sure, I don't want to be switching discs, but it's better than a 20 gigabyte download. Or we have to install everything. You couldn't have some better compression on there? I'm not sure. Did they really explore it, or did they use this as an out? Personally, I think a 15 gig download is a little excessive, and I'm tired of having to wait for a huge download in order to play a game I just bought. It's bad enough that the installs on Xbox One take as long as they do, but when you then add a massive download on top of that, it gets a little crazy. Now, I have a pretty good internet connection, so I'm looking at 30 minutes to an hour, depending on server load, although sometimes I've seen things that should take an hour, take 2, 3, 4 hours, so hopefully it doesn't take a lot long. But, I'm lucky. What about those people that aren't so lucky? I have friends that cannot get a faster internet connection where they live. They have the fastest internet they can get. And it's going to take them almost a day, 20 to 22 hours to download this 15 to 20 gigabyte update. And that's really unacceptable. Does it make sense for those people to have to wait a day before they can get the entire experience? And this isn't a Halo only issue. More and more games nowadays have a large day one update. Not everyone has that 100 megabits per second download speed. Many people are lucky to have 10. Some only have 5. What about data limits? It seems over the past few years, internet service providers have become stingier with their data limits, certainly not more generous. If you're installing a few games with those large downloads, watching some movies on Netflix, and getting lost in the labyrinth of YouTube, it's easy to burn through your data. We don't need game creators using that big portion. Game developers need to stop using day one patches and updates as a crutch for their game delivery. If I want to download a game, I will purchase it digitally. Also, what happens in a few years when they shut their servers off and we can no longer download the update? What then? Will we even be able to play the Master Chief Collection in 15 years? The advances we've made in gameplay and design the past 20 years are amazing, and I wouldn't give it up. But not all advances are positive. I can still plug my NES in and throw Super Mario Brothers in and play it. Will I be able to do the same and say the same about today's games in 30 years? The answer today is no. It's in the hands of game developers to change that, and I hope they take the message to heart and build lasting experiences that we can enjoy for decades to come. So my ask out there to all game developers, please stop with these huge, massive day one patches and updates. To publishers, is this a symptom of rushing products out the door? Do we not have enough time to make them perfect and get them past inspection or approval by Microsoft, by Sony, by Nintendo, enough time to go gold? If that's the case, we need longer development times. And that's not a bad thing. I've said it in videos before, I'll say it again. I'd rather have a game delayed and have a great experience than rush it out the door and wait for them to patch it. And I'm talking about you, Battlefield 4 in the background. We need people to stop with these huge day one patches. I want to put it in my disc and play my game. And the downloads, the updates, the installing. Microsoft needs to improve the speed of installs. I got Bayonetta 2 recently on the Wii U, and it was refreshing. I came home. It comes with Bayonetta. I put Bayonetta in. It comes with the first one. Threw that in. I was playing within a couple minutes. I hit start, away I go. That's what we need games at. That's what we need to get back to. Bayonetta 2 is a fantastic game. It doesn't need to install to run perfectly. So, why the 2-hour installs with downloads and updates? Let's get it right on the disc the first time. Anyways, guys, that's my rant for today. Thank you for listening. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Give me some comments down below. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. SquallyPillow's out.